This should be impossible. Imagine looking at a clock. Now imagine watching that clock slow down. Not because it's broken, not because its battery is dying, but because reality itself is changing around it. A second becomes 2, 2 becomes 10, and eventually, time almost stops. It sounds like science fiction, the kind of thing you'd expect from a movie, a place where the rules of the universe simply collapse. But according to modern physics, this is real. There are places in the cosmos where time behaves so strangely that someone standing there could experience only a few hours, while years pass everywhere else. A place where the future arrives faster than it should.
A place where cause and effect begin to feel distorted. A place where the universe itself seems to bend under unimaginable gravity. And at the center of this mystery lies one of the most terrifying objects ever discovered: a black hole. Not just a cosmic vacuum, not just a giant monster swallowing stars, but something far stranger. Something that may actually break our understanding of time itself. And the closer scientists looked, the more disturbing the picture became.
But scientists found it anyway. For centuries, time felt simple. A second was a second. An hour was an hour. Everyone moved forward together. Or at least, that's what we thought. Then came a scientist named Albert Einstein. He proposed something that sounded absurd. Time is not fixed. It can stretch. It can slow down. It can even speed up. At first, many people thought the idea was impossible. How could time itself change? How could two people experience different amounts of time? It felt like a trick, a mathematical illusion. Yet experiment after experiment revealed the same shocking truth. Einstein was right. Time is flexible, and gravity plays a major role. The stronger the gravity, the slower time moves. Here on Earth, the effect is tiny, almost invisible. But near extreme objects, the universe behaves very differently. And nothing is more extreme than a black hole. A black hole forms when a massive star dies. Its core collapses. Gravity becomes overwhelming, so powerful that even light cannot escape. That alone is terrifying. But the real horror isn't what black holes do to matter. It's what they do to time. Imagine approaching one. From your perspective, everything feels normal. Your heartbeat, your breathing.
Your thoughts. Nothing seems unusual. But to someone watching from far away, something bizarre begins happening. You start slowing down. Not physically, temporally. Your movements become slower. Your voice stretches. Your clock ticks more slowly. And as you approach the edge, you appear almost frozen, trapped, suspended, like an insect preserved in amber. Meanwhile, the rest of the universe continues moving forward. Stars are born.
Civilizations rise and fall. Galaxies drift across the cosmos, all while you remain stuck near the edge of a black hole, watching eternity unfold. And that's not science fiction. That's what the equations predict. The deeper scientists explored this idea, the stranger things became. Because slowing time was only the beginning. And what happened next terrified astronomers. The boundary surrounding a black hole is called the event horizon. Cross it, and there is no return. Not even light can escape.
At first glance, that sounds frightening enough, but the true nightmare lies deeper. Because nobody fully understands what happens after crossing it. Physics begins to fail. The rules that describe our universe start breaking apart. The closer scientists get to understanding black holes, the more contradictions appear. Some theories suggest that near the center, time itself may cease to exist. Think about that. Not slowing down, not speeding up, ending. A region where the very concept of past, present, and future loses meaning. A place where every path points inward, where every possible future leads to the same destination, the singularity. A point so extreme that our equations collapse into nonsense. It's as if the universe refuses to reveal what exists there. And then came an even stranger possibility. What if black holes don't simply destroy information? What if they preserve it? For decades, scientists argued about this question. Because according to known physics, information should never truly disappear. Yet black holes seem to erase everything they consumed. Entire stars, planets, perhaps even civilizations, gone forever. This became known as the black hole information paradox, and it shook the foundations of physics. Some researchers suggested that reality itself may store information on the surface of a black hole, like a cosmic hologram. Others proposed that black holes could connect to entirely different regions of space-time. Doorways, passages, bridges to somewhere else. Most remain theoretical, yet the fact that serious scientists considered these possibilities reveals how strange black holes truly are. Because every attempt to understand them uncovers deeper mysteries. Then came another unsettling realization. A black hole doesn't just affect the person falling in. It changes the meaning of time for everyone involved. Imagine a future astronaut approaching one. Minutes pass for them. But outside, centuries pass. When they return, if returning were somehow possible, the world they knew is gone. Everyone they loved is gone. Everything familiar has become history. They have traveled into the future. Not through a machine, not through magic, but through gravity. The black hole becomes a kind of time machine. One way, merciless, and completely indifferent to human emotion. Imagine watching everyone you care about age, disappear, and become distant memories, while only hours pass for you. That isn't merely a scientific phenomenon. It's existential horror. A reminder that time is not the stable foundation we assume it to be. It's something fragile, something flexible, something the universe can twist into shapes our minds struggle to comprehend. And black holes are where those distortions become most extreme. But perhaps the most terrifying possibility is this. What if black holes aren't exceptions? What if they're clues? Evidence that reality itself is stranger than we realize. Because every major discovery about black holes has revealed something unexpected. Something that seemed impossible before it was understood. And that raises a disturbing question. What other impossible things are still waiting to be discovered? The universe may be stranger than we ever imagined. When most people look into the night sky, they see stars, constellations, beautiful lights in the darkness. But hidden among them are objects so strange that they challenge the meaning of reality itself. Black holes are not merely cosmic monsters. They are cracks in our understanding. Places where time bends, where certainty disappears,
where the universe whispers that we don't know nearly as much as we think. Perhaps that's why black holes fascinate us. Not because they are distant, not because they are dangerous, but because they force us to confront something deeper: the limits of human understanding. We like to believe the universe follows rules we can predict.
Rules we can master, rules that make sense. Yet black holes remind us that reality doesn't owe us simplicity. The cosmos is under no obligation to be understandable. And maybe that's the most unsettling truth of all. Somewhere in the darkness, time may be slowing. Entire worlds may be aging differently. Reality may be folding in ways we cannot see. And at the heart of it all, black holes continue their silent work. Waiting, watching, distorting, keeping secrets older than humanity itself. Secrets that may never be fully revealed. Because the deeper we look into the universe, the more we discover that the greatest mystery isn't what's out there. It's how little we truly understand. And perhaps that's exactly what makes the cosmos so terrifying.